Well, howdy, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to X4 Star Wars Mod. And I really want to start off this new series with May the 4th be with you guys. I am uploading this on May the 4th. But, anyways, yeah, we're going to be looking at the iconic T-65B X-Wing in today's episode. Don't mind the continue game. We're just going to go in and load on our little test save here. But, anyways, we're going to do a full review, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's hop into it. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, looking at our X-Wing here. And this thing's actually had a lot of updates since the last time we've looked at it. And we looked at it back in September when we were trying to do a New Republic start and playthrough. But now the actual X-Wing will actually fold correctly and stuff like that. So that's actually pretty cool. There's also been an update with the guns. They don't all fire at the same time. They all fire independently to give you that nice nostalgic X-Wing feel. But we're going to look at the combat here in a little bit. We're going to go straight over to the Rebel Alliance here, and we're going to look at the stats of this thing. So let's go ahead and grab the T-65B. Alright, so here she is in all her glory. So we're going to be running the New Republic X-Wing preset here, and I think, yeah, okay, so it does have the combat on there. So there's the overall stats, 8,500 on the hull, 3145 on the shields, with a 9-second recharge delay with a recharge rate of 125. I feel like that recharge delay is a little bit on the long side, especially when, actually, hang on, should be able to change that. There we go. No, that looked a little weird. There we go, 6 seconds, that's better. Let me go ahead and update that save override. Alright. So we've got light proton torpedoes on board, just the pilot, and we're running the KX-7s. Now we do have KX-10s that we could throw on, but we're just going to stick with the KX-7s on this thing, I believe. Because we run the KX-10s, and these are new, if I'm not mistaken. KX-10s will bring us to a total of, burst weapon output 8380 with a sustained weapon output of 6,855. So let's go ahead and compare this with the other ships that are out there. Alright, so let's go straight to our encyclopedia. I'm going to leave this up here for you guys to follow along. Small. And where is our T-65? Oh gosh, we're going to have everything in here. We're looking for the fighters. There we go. T-65B. There we go. Okay. And like I said, this is going to be running the KX-7s because of between rate of fire and overheats and everything like that. We're just going to stick with the KX-7s for now. Alright. So we're going to confirm that loadout. And there's the stats there. And let's go ahead and look at a TIE Interceptor. Should be looking at the TIE Fighter Vanguard for sure. But we're going to look specifically at the Interceptor, because I believe the Interceptor is probably going to have a better overall performance similarity. And there we go with the TIE Interceptor. And last but not least, let's go ahead and throw on our good old R41 Star Chaser. And we'll go with that. Confirm. Alright, so right here, if we're looking at the stats, X-Wing actually has the best hull, doesn't have the best shields, but has the best recharge rate, best recharge delay, doesn't have the best weapon output, but actually it's pretty close on the sustained. And then if we look at the...
If you have any spare credits, please give them to a registered charity.
I should have done that in space. Anyways, yeah, the yaw, pitch, roll, all pretty decent. Not nearly as good as the Interceptor, but then again, it's got the better defense and the better fire output. So, yeah, I mean, overall, the T-65B is a really good ship. And it should be, because of it's iconic. But anyways, let's just go on ahead and get ourselves into a fight. And, yeah, Boza, I know. Alright, cow tent. Yep. There we go. Alright, so I want to put us into a fight here. And we're probably going to fight some Order or some Imperials. We'll see here in a second. Anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward and put us into a fight. We're going to see how this thing operates. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We've got actually some Dune Lizards and I think some Camigulas right in front of us here. And what I need to do actually is... Man. I need to mark these as hostile. There we go. Alright. So now we're in a fight with 3 ships. And like I said, we've got some missiles on board, some proton torpedoes. We're really going to try out against these Dune Lizards. And I think there's a Camigula in here as well. I think in here it's shooting right behind me. So we're really just trying to see how this thing can operate taking on multiple fighters at once. And that's going to be mainly what this series is about whenever we're reviewing ships, is to put ourselves in real scenarios and see how the ship performs overall. And I feel like that's going to be a nice bonus. There's one Dune Lizard right there. Alright, come here, you. Ooh. Fire those proton torpedoes at him. Alright, there should be one more, and I'm not seeing him anywhere. They should be around here somewhere. Wait for the proton torpedoes to kill him. He's trying to run so hard. Good thing with proton torpedoes is that they just keep going. Look at him go. Let's fire another 2 at him. He's trying desperately to outrun those missiles. Alright, so that was 2 Dune Lizards, and like I said, there was a 3rd one, and he's down here somewhere. As he was running after I killed his first friend. Yeah, there's the Camigula.
You die.
Now these things are really tanky. And they have a really strong fire output, so fighting against the Camigula is actually going to be pretty challenging in itself. Once he keeps flying in straight lines. And he abandoned his ship. Man, I wish this was part of our campaign right now. Getting a free Camigula. Whew. Alright, so I'm going to look for us another fight here. And I'll talk to you guys in a second. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. And so I was trying to find us a really good fight with TIE fighters, but they're a bunch of TIE Advanced. And TIE Advanced is actually going to put us to the really test, and there's also, they're escorting some AA-9 or traders. So we're probably going to die here, and that's to be expected. And I kind of hope that we do die here, but at the same time, this is to test to see how the T-65B X-Wing actually handles and how it actually performs. So let's just go ahead and hop into it here, and let's go ahead and fire that. I'm going to boost a little bit. Man, he just keeps running. Okay. Switch something else. Golly, that TIE Advance is so maneuverable. I understand that too. Like, a lot of you guys really love your TIE Advance. I know somebody that really loves the TIE Advance over everything else. And we've got a TIE Fighter on our 6 that we gotta take care of. Alright. shot at by another TIE fighter. Golly, these things are fast. They're so maneuverable. I've never actually fought TIE Advanced, so this is new for me. Oh gosh, alright. Yeah, we don't have any more proton torpedoes or concussion missiles. Golly, he is shaking me hard. Alright, so shields are offline. Should be a 6-second delay until we have shields back. But we gotta deal with. Oh, we're overheated. We've got 2 TIE Advanced right on our tail. Man, this is a challenging fight. And I love it. Alright, so the shields are coming back online. It's actually kind of challenging to put guns on target. That's one thing I do have to say about this thing. It's really hard to put guns on target. So that's my personal opinion so far on this ship, is that the guns, because they're so wide out on the angles, it's actually kind of hard to put the guns on target. But when you do, look at that.
You're making a big mistake.
Alright, so that looks like 1 TIE Advanced down. Come on, there we go. Alright. We're at 1/3 of health, and there's more TIE fighters coming in. Ooh, ooh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Come on. Now see, that's what I was saying about putting those guns right in that crosshair. It's actually kind of hard to do. Alright, let's go ahead and get on the wingman. So they fly in a straight line, you're good, but the second they start making angles, it's really hard. Let's go back to the original. There we go. I think it's just because the weapons are so wide out there. That's the only complaint I have for it. But other than that, though, I mean, like, she does do really good damage. As you guys can see, it's like once we get guns on target, like, it really, really does a lot of damage. Ooh. Put on the brakes real quick. And we're overheated. And that one's on fire. Yeah, I know we have a lock, but I'm not even missile up. We only carry 6. There we go. Finished him off. Alright, so where's that TIE fighter at? There he is. 1 left. Alright, the guns are really, really hot, so we need to let them cool down. And that's the reason why I don't want to go with the KX-10s. And I want to go with the KX-7s, is for that exact reason. The higher you go up in level for guns, especially for the New Republic and the Empire, is what happens is the more damage that they do, the faster they overheat. So you need to bear that in mind when you're doing your dogfights. Alright, come on, fella. Come on, fella. Come on. Yeah, it is really hard to get these guns on target. There we go. He really needs to stop putting those brakes on. Come on. camera overheated.
Serious mistake. Got a drug mix.
And he abandoned that one. And there we go. So we survived fighting 3 TIE Advance and getting shot at by a bunch of miners. And that's going to be the end for this episode of X4 Star Wars, the ship reviews. Hope you guys enjoy the ship reviews content. I plan on literally reviewing every single ship that there's in X4 Star Wars once per week. So yeah, I hope you guys check in for more content, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Laters, everybody.